Welcome to today's game. Today's game is an inter-squad at Chattanooga State Ball Field, Tiger Field. It will pit the blue team, which is one half of the current 2017-2018 Chattanooga State baseball team, against an orange team that is the other half. This is a 2 out of 3 format. Today's game will be a 9-inning game, followed by games on Thursday and Friday to complete the series. The winning team will receive a reward, and the losing team will have to pay a certain price. So there is something hanging in the balance here. Should be an interesting series. Let's set the lineups for the two teams. The visiting team will be the orange team today, and leading off for them will be Sean Cheeley in center field. Then batting second will be Julian Urena, second base, followed by Trey Hall catching, and Noah Fitzgerald hitting in the 4-hole, playing shortstop. Cody Mitchell will bat in the 5-hole, playing right field. Max Schmall will play third base and bat sixth. Cade Giles will DH today and bat seventh. Chris Tyler will play first base and bat in the 8-hole. And rounding out the lineup will be DJ Franklin playing left field and batting ninth. Pitching for the Orange today will be Andrew Doris. Now for the home team, the blue team, leading off will be Vinny Vega in left field. And following Vega will be Hayden Locke at shortstop. Batting in the 3-hole will be Ty Delancey playing third base, and Nolan Macabroda will be batting fourth and playing first base. In the 5-hole will be Gavin Harmon in center field, followed by Zach Team catching. In the 7-hole will be Thomas Arias, the right fielder, and then Josh Fidel will be playing second base and batting eighth, followed by Brendan Cormier, who will be DHing today and batting in the 9-hole. Starting pitcher for the blue team is Connor Perry. So that sets the lineups as we're getting prepared here. The pitchers are finishing up their warm-ups, and we're getting prepared to start this up. So we'll be right back with you here, hopefully on the first pitch, and look forward to spending the next 2.5 to 3 hours with you following this game. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the first pitch as Connor Perry takes the mound. Connor Perry's thrown 10 innings so far this fall. He's got a minuscule 1.8 ERA and a 1.1 whip. He's only allowed 7 hits and struck out 19 while he's only walked 4. Andrew Doris, who'll be throwing for the Orange team in the bottom half of the first, has thrown 8 2/3 innings. He's got a respectable 4.16 ERA with 11 Ks and 3 walks while allowing 9 hits. His whip is 1.39. Leading off will be Sean Cheely. Cheely, a freshman from Austell, Georgia, is batting .313 right now for the fall with 10 hits and 32 at-bats, 2 triples. Perry's finishing up basically a fastball slider pitcher. It's got mid-80s velocity. Excuse me. Sometimes we'll get up a little higher than that. But pretty consistently sits in that zone. And here we go. Underway. As Cheely gets ready to step into the box. It is the top of the first inning. 0-0, first pitch of the game. And strike one. Fastball the outside part of the plate. Cheely with the open stance. Perry rocks and fires. Fastball up and in. 1-1. Back in the day, you might have thought he was trying to push him off the plate. I think that one just got away from him more so than anything else. Wind is blowing out to right center. It's gusting a little, so we'll have an impact on. There's a foul ball on a fastball away. Now making the count 1-2. Perry attacking him early here with fastballs. Cheely usually a pretty good fastball hitter, but Connor spotting up pretty well. Here we are, the 1-2 offering. Slider, reaches out and hooks it down to Delancey at third, throws it across, and there's one out. One out as Cheely grounds out 5-3. Good AB. So quality AB battled into the count some, put together hard contact. Brings up Julian Urena. Julian's a transfer from Belhaven College in Mississippi. He's originally from New York. Urena hitting .433 for the fall. Strike one on a slider, making the count 1-1. Julian, a bit of a spray hitter, typical 2-hole type hitter. Another slider in the dirt. Zach Team blocks it, make it 2-1. Perry starting to settle in some. Ready with the offering. And fastball in, and another ground ball to Delancey. Comes up and gets it, and retires him for the second out. Delancey getting some business here early as Perry working both sides of the plate. which brings up Trey Hall. Trey Hall is a freshman also out of Lenoir City, Tennessee. Hall hitting an even 300 for the fall. First pitch, fastball in there for strike one. Perry filling the zone up. Hall also has 2 home runs, 1 double, 1 triple, and 9 RBIs. So he's been productive at the plate. 0-1 count. Here comes the offering. Foul ball, straight back, fastball. As Perry's attacking the zone. On a day like today, when it is a hitter's day, that's what you have to do, and he's doing a good job of it right now. 0-2 count. Hall waits on the offering. Slider away, way out. Way out to make it 1-2. One-two pitch here. Getting ready to be on its way. And looked like change up in the dirt. Team blocks it up and records the putout. So it's 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. As we go to the second inning, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the first inning, with the score 0-0. And this will bring up Vinny Vega, Hayden Locke, and Ty Delancey in the first inning as Andrew Doris goes out to the mound, starts warming up. As we said, Doris is a freshman right-hander from Hendersonville, Tennessee. 6 foot, 175. Andrew's thrown really well this fall, coming off of a pretty severe ankle injury in high school where he broke his ankle. He's just kind of finding his groove and has been very effective so far. He's flashes a low to mid-80s fastball. Got a little arm side run on it, and it's got a nice overhand curveball that, when he's throwing it well, is a pretty effective pitch. But he'll go the bottom of the first against Vega, Locke, and Delancey. As Doris finishes up in his warm-ups. And Trey Hall with the coming down throw. We're getting ready to go. And here we go as Vinny Vega steps up to the plate. Vega, a freshman from Dalton, Georgia. He's hitting .235 so far this fall. Really has shown better ABs than that, but right now has struggled some. First pitch from Doris, behind him as he overthrows it just a little bit. I would say he might be answering the earlier pitch from Connor Perry, but I don't know that that's necessarily the case. I think probably adrenaline just getting the better of him a little bit. The 1-0 pitch, down and in fastball, 2-0. This is the challenge of the Orange team. The Orange team has significantly more walks than the Blue team, as Doris pours in a strike on the inside corner to make it 2-1 count in the bottom of the first. And another one way inside, 3-1, as it appears that Doris may be overthrowing just a little bit. 3-1 offering, right in there, ground ball to short. Fitzgerald picks it up, falls down, but makes a nice recovery and play to record the first out. Nice job by Noah Fitzgerald out at shortstop, regaining his footing. And nice job by Andrew Doris getting back in to the count and getting the out. And Vinny Vega with a good contact, bringing up Hayden Locke in the 2-hole. Locke, first pitch swinging off the end of the bat, some fly ball to center. And Sean Shealy records it for the second out. Bringing up Ty Delancey, Hayden Locke, also a freshman from Dalton, was hitting 371 going into that. Now Ty Delancey coming up, is hitting 310. First pitch up and away. Delancey, also another freshman, and he is from Dallas, Georgia. With the strike, Andrew Doris levels the count at 1-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Fastball down in the dirt, make it 2-1. Delancey waits, batting from the left side. Just a little outside. Again to 3-1, second 3-1 count this inning. As Doris is still kind of trying to settle in. And pours it in there. Fastball at the knees, outside for a strike, 3-2. 3-2 offering. See if we get our first base runner here of the game. And Delancey reaches out and fouls it. Tough pitch, low and away. Doris made a nice pitch. Delancey did a good job staying alive with it. Did a nice job. Bringing up another 3-2 offering. 2 outs. And strike 3. As Doris looked like he might have taken a little something off of that and recorded the strikeout. So that's 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first, also bringing up the top of the second. We'll be right back with the top of the second inning. All right, we're here in the top of the second inning as Noah Fitzgerald steps up to the plate against Connor Perry. Fitzgerald hitting a robust .423 for the fall. He is a freshman shortstop. Rips the first pitch down the line, and it is fair. It is fair. Looks like fastball in. Is going to go for a double. Stand-up double for Noah Fitzgerald. Putting him on second and bringing up Cody Mitchell. Fitzgerald, a freshman from Canton, Georgia. Nice swing. Cody Mitchell, a redshirt freshman. Transfer from Walters State Community College. He is from Kingston, Tennessee. Cody is 6 foot 220. He's a big boy, throws it left, bats left. His task here is to walk up there and move that runner to third base and possibly drive him in. Mitchell for the fall is hitting 143. So this is an opportunity for him to really have an impact here in a positive way. Perry comes set for the first pitch. And Mitchell squares around, puts a bunt back right to Perry. Perry throws to third and throws him out. So Fitzgerald is retired 1-5. As Mitchell tries to put the bunt down. and is not successful. Right back to the pitcher. Brings up Max Schmall. Schmall hitting .231, batting in the left side also. Gets out in front of the first pitch, slider, and pulls it foul. Schmall, a freshman from Cumming, Georgia, he's the younger brother of former Chat State Tiger Nate Schmall, who played left field for us in 2015 and 2016. 0-1 pitch, getting ready to come from Perry as he takes a move over to first, and Macabroda has to dig it out at first base. Ball in the dirt. Ball back to the mound. Perry getting ready. May notice first base coach Leonardo Castro running over to first base now. Oh, next pitch behind for 1-1 as teams seem to be trading pitches up and in or behind here early in the game. 1-1 pitch with one out, again, top of the second inning, and ball in the dirt, slider in the dirt. Make it 2-1 on Schmall. Max has 6 hits and 1 double for the fall. Looking to add to that. And Perry, hurrying to the plate, makes it 3-1 as he's scuffling around a little bit early this inning. 1 out still, though. Man on first, 3-1 count. And here's the pitch. And it's ball 4. First walk of the game. Brings up Kay Giles. Kay Giles is a freshman from Manchester, Tennessee, 6', 190. Plays third base, also is DHing in this game. Giles is hitting .259 right now. Physical player at the plate, getting ready for the first pitch, and it's fastball down. As Perry seems to be struggling a little bit this inning, you thought maybe he had avoided it some by feeling that bunt and throwing on the close play at third on Fitzgerald, but now he's struggling with 2 guys on and a 1-0 count and fastball in the zone. Fouled back by Giles. Making the count 1-1. As Perry's looking in. Comes set, and here comes the pitch. Oh, right down the middle, hit hard, but right at the center fielder. Mitchell goes back and tags up as Harmon throws it in. And Giles with a bit of bad luck there as he hit the ball really well, but unfortunately hit it right at the center fielder. With 2 outs, that brings up Chris Tyler. Tyler, a freshman from Deschard, Tennessee, is a catcher first baseman. He's playing first today. With 2 outs and men on first and second, it's a big AB. And Perry pours one in for strike 1 as Coach Justin Parrish calls the strike. You can see his shirt flapping out there. The wind is blowing some. We're in the top of the second inning. And it's 0-0. Second pitch, fouled back as Tyler had a good rip at it. Now all of a sudden, Perry's got a chance to get out of the inning. He's scrambled a little bit this inning, but looks like he's 1 pitch away from being able to get out of it. And fastball up and in. Pushes him back off. Make the count 1-2. Tyler getting settled in. Perry coming set. Here's the pitch. Slider in the dirt. 2-2, and now we're back to an even count. Looks like Perry's still struggling a little bit finding that slider, or is just using it more as a waste pitch. But I got a feeling he's going to need to find that in the zone here. So 2-2 with 2 outs and ball in the dirt, fastball in the dirt. Perry extremely close to balking. That's a couple times now. He has barely come set, and I think that might be something that can jump up and bite him if he doesn't be careful. Full count here. Runners will be running with 2 outs, and they are, and it's a foul ball straight back. Runners going on the pitch with a 3-2, 2 outs. Again, we're in the top of the second. We're on a 0-0 game. Orange at the bat, you can tell. Blue in the field. This is the best of 3, and this is game 1. Perry coming set. And here's the pitch, slider. Tyler does a nice job, stays on it, but hits it out to right field where Thomas Arias records the out for the 3rd out of the inning, which concludes the inning. Here we'll go to the bottom of the 2nd inning now with the score still 0-0. All right, 2nd inning here, bottom of the 2nd, about to start. Score is 0-0. Nolan Macabroda coming to the plate. Macabroda, freshman from Saskatoon, Canada. Steps up there, first pitch, fastball away. Are we? Fastball away. And second pitch, fastball down, 1-1 count. And Doris rocks and delivers. Strike 2, swinging to the 6'3" Nolan Macabroda. Macabroda hitting .303 for the fall. And strikes out. Strikes out swinging on a high fastball, which will bring up Gavin Harmon. Harmon, the center fielder. Harmon's a freshman from Douglasville, Georgia. First pitch inside, and he turns on it foul and drives it straight down the tennis court fence line for a foul ball to make the count 0-1. Again, we're in the bottom of the 2nd inning, 0-0 game. And there's a fastball hit well to right center field. Mitchell back and makes the play for the 2nd out as Doris is settled in and is recording outs now quickly. Zach Team will come up. He's a sophomore from Dalton, Georgia. He's a transfer from Reinhardt College. He's catching today. Zach looks at first pitch fastball as Doris seems to be doing the exact opposite of Perry. He settled into the 2nd inning as Perry did the 1st inning. And there's a curveball for strike 2, making the count 0-2 to Team here in the bottom of the 2nd. Again, this is a best-of-3 format. Today's game will be a 9-inning game, and then we'll be playing games on Thursday and Friday. And here's the pitch. 0-2, just a little bit high with the fastball, which makes it 1-2 count with 2 outs. And Doris rocks and fires and throws it just a little bit out to make it 2-2 now. Team evens the count up. Team hitting .458 for the fall. Oh, reaches out and fouls it off. Does a nice job of staying alive. Team has 11 hits, 1 double, 3 RBIs for the fall so far. Steps back in. It's a 2-2 count. Doris shakes a couple off and then looks, rocks and fires, and gets him to chase on the fastball down in the zone to record the 3rd out. which completes the second inning. We've played 2 complete, and the score is still 0-0 as Orange comes to the plate in the top of the third. All right, we're back to the game now. Top of the third inning. And coming to the plate will be DJ Franklin for the Orange team. DJ is playing left field today. He's from Douglasville, Georgia, also a freshman. DJ is hitting .310 for the fall with 9 singles. So he's a second leadoff hitter effectively, so he'll be leading off the inning here in the top of the third with a 0-0 score. And Perry rocks and fires, fastball outside, strike 1. As Orange has 1 hit and Blue has none. So far, the pitching and defense is dominated. 0-1 count. Fastball away is a little too far away. As Connor Perry nibbles out there, making it 1-1 count. Franklin steps back in. Speedster from Douglasville. Looks at the next pitch. Breaking ball in and a little hesitant, but Coach Parrish makes the call for the strike on the slider in there. So now it is a 1-2 count. Check swing, but no, they call no swing on that as the fastball was in to make the score, the count rather 2-2. Franklin battling as Perry is mixing up pitches. Perry gets ready to throw, goes slider, and it's just a bit foul. It's just a bit foul. As Kyle Nunn, the third base coach for Orange, begs when you have an umpire in the middle of the field, and the ball looked foul to me, but that does not stop Coach Nunn from begging over there. 2-2 count, still no outs in the top of the third. DJ Franklin up as Connor Perry gets ready, rocks and fires. Slider away. It puts the count at full count, 3-2. Not wanting to walk Franklin here as he is a base-stealing threat. Perry is put in a situation where he's going to have to come get him. And here it comes. And he does. And Franklin just lobs the ball over the infield's head for a single to put him on first. And bring up Sean Sheely for the second time in the game. Sheely grounded out to third his first time up on a 2-strike pitch. Now Perry's going to have to deal with a speedster at first and a speedster at the plate. Sheely showing bunt and pulls it back as they take a shot down at first base to try to catch Franklin napping over there. And the count is 1-0 as the fastball was high. Let's see if Sheely shows bunt again. And the fastball is high again. 2-0 count. Starting to put Perry in a little bit of a problem here, a little predicament, as he's going to have to get the ball down in the zone. Quick pickoff move, snap throw. Franklin back. Perry does have a good move. It's a Another threat. Orange has had a couple threats. Here it's 2-0 count. Chile still showing bunt. Goes over with a quick throw, and that one was close as Nolan Macabrota put a good tag down and got him on the back of the elbow. Could have gone either way. 2-0 count still here in the top of the third. 0-0 game. And Chile squares up, pulls it back as he's... Oh, and a pitch inside. Franklin steals. Second base, as Chile takes ball 3 as Perry getting a little rattled. One pitch away from putting runners on first and second and creating all kinds of problems. So it's a 3-0 count right here for Connor Perry, man on second base. No outs in top of the third. And strike 1 on the fastball away as Chile thought he had milked his walk, and instead Perry did a nice job of painting the corner. Now it's a 3-1 count. 3-1 count, Connor looking in. Chile now deciding, probably looking hopefully to hit something to the right side if he does. And Perry throws fastball down. He had the base open, but that's a walk, which will bring up Julian Urena. Julian grounded out to third base his first time up. But this time up with men on first and second and no outs is another threat for the Orange. Julian handles the bat well. Could be a hit-and-run guy. Certainly is a bunt-type guy. This situation puts Ty Delancey, the third baseman for Blue, on an island. He's going to probably have to make a read. You can see that Macabrota has moved up, expecting the bunt. I think Blue is anticipating a bunt. We're ready for the first pitch. And Urena puts down a nice bunt to the third base side. Perry bounces off and makes a nice play right there as it goes 1-3 and moves the runners up to second and third and now brings up Trey Hall. Nice job by Urena. Bunt could have been a little closer to the line and might have been bases loaded, but he got the job done. Now men on second and third and 1 out as Perry paints the corner outside for the first pitch. 0-1. The infield is back, so they're giving the run up with a ground ball other than to the pitcher as he rocks and fires and throws the slider in the dirt, making it count 1-1. Again, it's 1 out, men on second and third, top of the third inning in a 0-0 game as Orange is at the plate. 1-1 pitch, and Hall reaches out and slaps at it to now make it 1-2, and the advantage swings over towards Perry's side now. If he can make a good pitch. Perry looking in, Trey Hall at the plate, looking to fight off. Here comes the pitch, and he leaves it up, hits a ground ball, and Delancey makes the play to drive in the first run of the series, which will make the score 1-0. With 2 outs here and a man on second base, and Noah Fitzgerald coming to the plate. Noah doubled first time up, then got put out at third on an attempted sack. Now he's batting with first base open and a runner in scoring position at second base in center fielder Sean Chile. Franklin scores from third on that ground ball to make the score again 1-0 for the Orange team, the visiting team today, as there's bullpen action going on down in Blue. And there's a pitch hit hard right at shortstop. Hayden Locke makes a nice play, throws it, pulls off Macabrota, but he does a nice job of tagging him out for the third out. So the out is recorded, but a run scores as we go to the bottom of the third, and the score is now Orange team 1, Blue team 0. All right, we go to the bottom of the third inning, and again the score is 1-0 Orange as they just scored in the top of the third. Brings the plate Thomas Arias for the blue team. Arias out of New York is a freshman. Takes first pitch breaking ball for a ball. Thomas is hitting .231 so far in the fall. Good speed, very athletic, big swing. And a miss for a 1-1 count now off of Doris as Doris continues to do a nice job. Good outing so far. Here with the 1-1 pitch, fastball away, and that's a strike also to make the count 1-2 on Arias. Here we go, rocket fire, and just a foul ball, just barely foul. Arias 6'2", 185 out of the Bronx, New York. Getting adjusted to Southern living here in Chattanooga. We wait as the defense resets. DJ Franklin getting back to position. And now Doris with the 1-2 count, bottom of the third, no outs, rocks and fires. And Arias does a nice job hitting the ball. Oh, hits the ball to right field, and Mitchell can't come up with it. Arias, good wheels, is all the way in to third base, and a bad throw, but Tyler is there to pick it up. That is a triple for Thomas Arias, which is the first hit of the game, and puts a runner on third base, and will bring up Josh Fidel. Josh from Athens, Tennessee, is a freshman. And he jumps up now. Orange has got their first hit, and there's a chopper, and it's over third base. So there's a single, an infield single. Which scores Arias and brings up Brendan Cormier to the plate. Cormier, a redshirt freshman out of Canton, Georgia, is a right-hander. He's DHing today, batting in the 9 hole as the first pitch is back behind Cormier as Doris, a little rattled, had settled in really nicely in the second inning and now is turned around and is scrambling a little bit. Man on first base, no outs, 1-1 score, 1-0 count on the batter. And next pitch is inside 2-0. Orange about to create a little bit of a problem for themselves. Arias with a big knock, the triple rather to right field, just out of the reach of Cody Mitchell. Now the 2-0 pitch. The runner's going and hit and runs on. Cormier hits it up in the air, though, and flies out to center field as Fidel has to retreat back to first. It brings back the top of the order, Vinny Vega. Vega grounded out to shortstop and a good at-bat the first time up. Hit it hard. Fitzgerald made a nice play. Now man on first. Still and Josh Fidel, who had the single and the RBI. Pickoff move. Now Doris comes set. Vega waiting. And the pitch to the plate. Hit hard to third. Oh, and Schmall struggles with it. And commits the error on the hard hit ball, placing runners on first and second. Blue starting to get a little something going here. Bit of bad luck for Doris, but he's going to have to work to pitch his way out of it as Jordan Power from Australia warming up down in the pen for Blue. Doris, 1 out, man on first and second. Hayden Locke's at the plate. Locke flew out to center field his first time up. He tries to bunt, and it's just foul. Good idea. Left-hander that can run. Also, Max Schmall over at third may be still struggling a little bit with making that error, a little upset with himself, and you put the ball in his hands again, and force him to make a decision. So we go back 0-1 count now with 1 out, men on first and second, in a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the third. Doris looking back, makes the pitch, low and away with the fastball to bring the count to 1-1. And Doris gets set and is delivering. Called a little low. 2-1 count. As now Locke looking to sit on something, I would think. Infielders pinched in the middle as Fidel takes his lead. And good swing. That ball's hit well. That ball's hit well, and it is gone. It's a 3. Oh, no. Vinny Vega just got called out for Hayden Locke passing him on the bases. So it is a 2-run home run. It is a 2-run home run as Vega went back to tag and Locke got past him. Wow. 2 runs. Two runs on a interesting situation there. Brings up Ty Delancey. Delancey 0-2, and Delancey rips it to right field. Appears to be for extra bases, and he pulls up with the double. He pulls up with the double with 2 outs, which brings up Nolan McBroda. That's the 3rd hit of the inning for the blue team. After allowing a run, has come back and jumped off to 3 runs. Doris steps back, regroups. Needs to get out of this inning. Comes set and throws it outside for ball 1. There's 2 outs and a man on second base. 3 runs already in. It's a 3-1 game right now. Blues up in the bottom of the third. Doris coming set. 1-0 count. And fastball in the dirt. Hall blocks it. Delancey thinks about it, but then decides not to. 2-0 count, 2 outs. Again, that was a 3-run home run, but only counts for 2 since the guy that hit it, Hayden Locke, passed Vinny Vega at first base. So only gets credit for a 2-run home run. Here's the pitch, and there's a single hit off the end of the bat on the 2-0 count. And that drives in the run for the 4th run of the inning. As McBroda drives in one with a single. He got behind him 2-0 and had to come in with something, and that spelled trouble. With the base open, he was not obligated to throw a strike there, but he opted to, and McBroda did a nice job of not trying to do too much, and picked up a run rather to make it 4. Now Gavin Harmon comes to the plate with 2 outs. And Doris tries to get on a breaking ball hard and goes in the dirt, which moves McBroda up on the dirt ball read to second base. And now they've got another runner in scoring position with Harmon at the plate. Doris struggling, trying to work out of this 3rd inning. And looked like he overthrew a little bit there, and again is behind 2-0 with that fastball away. The ground ball to Schmall was a big play that preceded the home run. But still, Doris had opportunities here to get out of the inning, just has to find a way to make a pitch. And fastball away right there. Nice pitch. Harmon got a good swing at it, but came up empty, making the count 2-1. Still 2 outs, man on second base. Macabrota is out on second base following his single and then the dirt ball read. 2-1 count. And fastball away again. Harmon swings and misses to make the count 2-2. It's 2-2 with 2 outs. A big pitch right here. Doris trying to lessen the damage and get out of this with only 4 runs against him. A quick pickoff move, and it's closer than probably it should have been. Macabrota a little tardy getting back. Nice move by Doris. So he turns his attention back to the plate as Harmon up on top of the plate, slightly open stance. Doris gets his signal and gets ready and delivers breaking ball away. It's in the dirt. Ball gets away from Trey Hall, and he moves up to third base now. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Doris struggling finding that breaking ball. Goes into the windup now out of the stretch, and here he rocks and gets ready to deliver. Fastball in, and it is called ball 4, which will bring up Zach Team as the blue team is now batted around in this inning. Batted through the order. Team made the last out last inning with a strikeout, and now he gets an opportunity to come up with 2 outs and men on first and third and get some more for the blue. Team is the captain for the blue team. First and third, Harmon on first. Quick pickoff move and close. Nice move by Doris. Macabrota at third. Nice move there. Doris trying to control the running game. As he comes set, pitch out. Obviously, Hall behind the plate thought he smelled a running situation here and was trying to hedge the bet some, but came up empty. It's a 1-0 count now. And Team, looks like the Harmon was running. Team trying to shoot it over to the right side. Came up with just the foul ball. As the blue still looking to add more with a 4-1 advantage. Corner move. Oh, he had him, but oh. And Macabrota steals home on the move and gives them a 5th run. Now it's still a 1-1 count. Doris set and fastball in for strike 2. Doris had Harmon at first base. If he would have just turned and made the throw, instead he pivoted and paused some, and when he did that, Macabrota took advantage of it and took off home. Now it's a 1-2 count. Harmon taking off. Hall comes up with the throw, and he's safe. Throw was just a little bit to the third base side of the bag, and Arena tried to make the play and get the tag down, but just couldn't quite do it. As now the count's at 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Doris just struggling with that breaking ball. Is it 2-2? And gets ready, rocks and fires, and foul ball. Ball hit foul, lofted foul. Team good at just fighting pitches off. Does a nice job. Doris looking back in, 2 strikes. Comes set and delivers. Ball hit hard at Franklin and left. Franklin goes back and makes the play for the 3rd out. So that concludes the inning. The score is now 5-1 as we go into the top of the 4th inning. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to start the top of the 4th inning. Score is 5-1. Blue team just scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th, bring up Cody Mitchell, right fielder. And he swings and misses at the first pitch from Connor Perry going into his 4th inning now. Mitchell bunted into a force out, or not a force out rather, but a fielder's choice out his first time up. And now 0-1 count to him as Perry gets ready to deliver and does. Mitchell swings and misses for the 2nd strike. It's 0-2 now. Mitchell hitting 200 for the fall. Has struggled some. Big physical presence, but has struggled consistently making contact. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball away, making it 1-2. Both teams scored in the 3rd inning, so we'll see how the 4th frame sets up. Changeup looked away. And Mitchell strikes out for the first out of the inning, which brings up Max Schmall, 3rd baseman. Schmall walked his first time up. So he'll be looking to get something started as the Orange needs to try to cut back into the Blues' lead now. First pitch fastball strike for Perry. Orange just they don't need to get all 4 back, but they'd like to get a run or 2 and just try to get a little bit of momentum back their direction as he rocks and fires with the slider and throws it for strike 2. 0-2. Perry done a nice job here of what we call a shutdown inning, coming out and after your team has scored a bunch, working to shut the team down for the next inning and give that momentum a chance to keep rolling for your team. Fastball up high for a 1-2 count now. Perry looking in, Schmall waiting. Slider, back knee slider, right on that back knee, hoping he'll swing over it, but he doesn't chase, which now puts the count at 2-2. Perry getting ready to go, rocks, and foul ball straight back over the booth. Straight back over the booth with a fastball, keeping the count at 2-2. As Perry looks in, gets ready to go, and fastball down, and called strike 3. Caught him looking. Obviously, Schmall thought that pitch was low, but the umpire felt differently. So consecutive strikeouts here in the top of the fourth for Perry as he's looking to slam the door here early. Bringing up Kay Giles. Slider. First pitch, Giles obviously looking fastball, looked out there and jumped, swung through it. If we go 0-1. Another slider, and he drops it in as Perry is one pitch away from closing the door on this inning and getting his team up in the bottom of the fourth. As he rocks and fires his third slider. Foul ball. Is it going to stay in play? It looks like it may. Macabrota almost overruns it, but does not, and makes the play for the third out. As there's no runs, no hits, and no errors in that inning. Bringing us to the bottom of the fourth inning now with the score still 5-1 or blue team. All right, we go into the bottom of the fourth inning, and Leonardo Castro comes into the game for the Orange team. Castro sporting a 7.95 ERA, but only having allowed one hit so far in the fall. Obviously, he's his own worst enemy. We'll see if he can fill the zone up here. Thomas Arias is leading off, who led off the third inning, and Blue proceeded to score 5 runs. So Arias leading off again as they batted around here in the bottom. He looks to square, and ball one by Castro. Castro, a left-hander, transfer from San Jacinto College in Houston, picks up and throws, and ball two a little bit high. That's where his struggles have been up in the zone, not finishing out front and throwing down. He's now 2-0 count to Arias. And we see ball three. 3-0 count. Not the way you wanted to start off if you were Leonardo Castro or the Orange team. This is the bugaboo for them, as their ERA is greatly driven by walks. Not Andrew Doris. He did a nice job, but the rest of the staff tends to struggle some. And there's ball four as he walks Arias. To put him on. And now you bring up Josh Fidel, who hit an infield single, a chopper over the third baseman's head, Max Schmall, in the third inning, last inning, and scored a run. Now he comes up with men on first base. And Castro comes set and delivers down the zone, strike one with the fastball. Castro only allowed one hit, but has had 9 walks in his outings, 5 2/3 innings. So, again, filling the zone up and making the opponent hit the ball is the key. Castro gives a obligatory move over there to first base. Nothing fancy, but just to let Arias know that he's aware of his presence there. And he comes set. Arias with a healthy lead and a jump. And there we go, hit and run. Schmall comes across, cuts it off, and makes the throw. The throw back and gets Arias there. So there's a double play. It goes 5-3 for one, and then 3-2-4 for two. So double play to help Castro out. Brings up Brendan Cormier. And first pitch up and in. Cormier flew out on the hit and run last inning for the first out. Now comes up and gets a 1-0 count. Fastball up and in. Castro rocks and fires and a fly ball in the infield. Chris Tyler at first base calls for it and records the third out. So after an auspicious start, Castro puts a 0 up and gets out of the inning. So we'll go to the top of the 5th inning now with the score still 5-1. All right, we go to the top of the 5th inning. Jordan Power into the game now, right-hander from Australia, Perth, Australia. First pitch, fastball, strike to Chris Tyler. Power with a 9 ERA has allowed 12 hits and 9 strikeouts in 9 innings. Rocks and fires for the second pitch and throws fastball in the dirt. Power control pitcher and shows 3 pitches with a low to mid-80s fastball. Fastball inside. Strike 2 to Tyler, as Tyler couldn't pull the trigger on that. The Orange team down 5-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. No outs and a 1-2 count. Breaking ball left inside. That's dangerous right there, making the count 2-2. Power looking in. Tyler looking to extend the AB. Fastball away in the dirt. Putting the count at 3-2 as Zach Team blocks it up. Tyler flew out to right field his first time up. Has hit the ball well, hitting 368 for the fall. 3-2 pitch. Fastball in, foul ball off the hands. and we'll extend the at bat one more pitch at least. As, again, the Orange team looking to try to find ways to get guys on base. Power rocks, throws a breaking ball, and there's a ground ball to short. And Locke kicks it, but Tyler doesn't run particularly well, and he's able to regroup and get the out for the first out. If that would have been somebody with a little more foot speed, might have been a problem, but Chris working hard, but just not able to cover the ground as quickly as he'd like to. With one out, brings up DJ Franklin, who's playing left field. DJ hit a single his last time up. First pitch, fastball, foul ball. Off his foot, as you can see, DJ hobbling around a little. He's even wearing the hardware, and it still didn't protect him enough. Going to have to wear the full catching shin guard, I guess, because that's even still a problem. DJ, though, 1 for 1. He's hitting .310 coming into this game. Got an 0-1 count right now on him. One out here in the top of the 5th inning. We're about halfway through this 9-inning affair. It's 5-1 score. As power a little low. Power a little low to make the count 1-1 on DJ Franklin. Power looking in, starts his windup, and the pitch, and another foul ball over into the third base dugout. Puts the count at 1-2 with 1 out to DJ Franklin. Jordan Power, the pitcher, again from Perth, Australia. He winds up and delivers a breaking ball left inside. And makes the count 2-2 now with 1 out. Top of the 5th inning, 5-1 game. Blue is ahead. Power looking in, set up inside, looks like. Fastball in, and he pulls it over. Oh, nice play by Delancey. Wheels and throws, but just can't quite get him. Nice play. Delancey did reasonably everything you could do right there. And did a 360 and wheeled and threw it and just pulled Macabroda off the base some. A nice play, nice attempt. That's where speed comes in handy for you. Brings up the top of the order again, Sean Cheely. Cheely is 0 for 1 with a ground out to third base and a walk. He comes up. Power in the stretch. Franklin stays put. Cheely with the swing and a foul ball to the right. Looked like he kind of slid off of that pitch a little bit. Didn't stay on it quite as well as he'd like to. 0-1 count here with the man on first base and 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Power coming set. And throws, pitch out, and team throws back behind him. They also tried to smell out the stolen base attempt. I don't with 4 runs down. Don't know. You still are playing aggressive, but I would think you're picking your spot here a little bit. 1-1 pitch. Power comes set and throws. Fastball in the dirt. To make it 2-1 with 1 out. Sean Cheely having a good fall so far, hitting .313. He's got a .606 quality at bats. And there's a quick pickoff move to Franklin. Macabroda makes play, but not a serious threat. Power coming set, 2-1 count. And fastball away, hit right at center field. Second out recorded. Second out recorded, and brings up Julian Urena. Julian is 0 for 1. Ground out to third, and then a sac bunt in the 3rd inning that moved 2 runners up. Now with 2 outs, he's looking to extend the inning. DJ Franklin on first base. Arena looking to try to extend it and get Trey Hall up to the plate. Runner taken off. They do go the pitch out. Oh, and team just about low Bridges' power with the throw as they called the right play, but team looks like he just didn't get a good grip on it and came up short on the throw. So now the runner is in scoring position. Julian Urena at the plate. 1-0 count and 2 outs. And there's fastball in the dirt. Orange has got to be wanting Urena to find a way on and bring Trey Hall up, who is a threat to do some damage offensively, drive some runs in. So 2-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle, hit hard, right at center field, but Gavin Harmon is there to make the play for the 3rd out. Well hit, but came up short. So that's the end of 5 1/2. And the score is still Blue 5 and Orange 1. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And the first hitter for the Blue is the leadoff hitter, Vinny Vega. Vega's 0 for 2 with a ground out and an error. Second inning for Leonardo Castro. And a swing and a soft hit off the end of the bat for a single, a Texas leaguer. So first pitch swinging. Nets a base hit for the Blue team. Putting their hit total at 5 hits and bringing up Hayden Locke. Locke 1 for 2 with the big 2-run home run that should have been a 3-run home run. Vega at first. Castro with the move over there. Lefty on lefty here. Castro sets and fires. And a bunt pulled with him. That's trouble. And that's a base hit right there. Putting him in at first and second. He pulled the bunt with him. And got the base hit on the second baseman. Now brings up Ty Delancey, men on first and second and no outs. As Castro comes set, now dealing with bunt, and they shows bunt. Fastball up. Fastball up, and there. Blue team looking to try to pad their lead a little bit. trying to pad their lead some. Orange team trying to lessen the damage right here, as it's a 1-0 count, no outs, and men on first and second. Ty Delancey at the plate. 2 singles to start the inning off of Castro. And now they're in a bunt situation with the 3-hole hitter, Ty Delancey. Delancey not showing bunt now, and they're in a special. Oh, they've got the runner picked off second, but they're late getting there with the throw and the coverage. Looks like Julian Urina's down. Probably got slid into a little bit there, I'm sure. Vega getting back. They had Vega hung up there between second and third, but were just a little late in getting the ball where they needed to, and had the shot to maybe try to lessen the damage here. But now the count is 2-0, and Castro's needing to work to get the ball in the zone. They can't afford putting more on. This thing could get out of hand. So now with a 2-0 count, no outs to Ty Delancey. Delancey's 1 for 2 for the day. Here comes the pitch, and he throws it. Oh, tailor-made double play ball, Fitzgerald. And there it is right there, too. Two outs on the ground ball up the middle, which will bring up Macabrota. Man on third base now and 2 outs. Fastball up, ball 1. Orange with a chance to get out of this inning. Castro comes set. Macabrota. Fastball in. Ball 2. Castro looks back. Macabrota 1 for 2 with the run-scoring single last AB. He hit a single to center field. He struck out his first time up with a single to center. Second time up, drive in a run. Outfield playing him deep. Franklin and Regular in left, but center and right are deep. Castro 2-0 count. Comes set and fastball. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 2-1 count. There's 2 outs, and this is the bottom of the 5th inning. Score is 5-1 blue team. Castro's coming set. And there's the pitch, and it's a slider. A wave by Macabrota. Nice pitch by Castro. Trey Hall did a nice job behind the plate blocking it up. Now the count is back to even, 2-2. Back even 2-2. Castro shaking off. Hall setting up towards the outside. Oh, fastball in. Tried to overthrow it and hit him with the fastball. So Macabrota goes to first. Macabrota goes to first, putting runners on first and third. And Gavin Harmon comes up. So there was a great situation for Castro right there to make a pitch, and he tried to overthrow and left it way inside and hit him. So now first and third and 2 outs. Gavin Harmon at the plate. Harmon 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. You got to wonder if Blue's going to try to put something on. Castro comes set. Big lead at first base, and there's the pickoff. Oh, they've got him hung up, and he's out. And he's out. So they get him on the pickoff, and that closes the inning out with no runs and brings us to the top of the 6th inning. All right, we go to the top of the 6th inning. Trey Hall leads us off. Hall is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out against Jordan Power. Power's second inning. The score is 5-1 Blue. Power with the first pitch. Ball inside. Hall looking to get the table set, if you will, for the first inning, or for the 6th inning rather, and try to get this Orange team back into it some. Power 2-0 pitch. And strike as Hall got the bat going early on a high pitch. It would have been 3-0. Now it's 2-1. Power winds up and delivers, and fastball inside, strike 2. 2-2 count. Just that quickly, the count went from what would have been 3-0 to now 2-2, and opens the door to Power being able to throw an off-speed pitch if he wants, and that's what he does, and he gets hit. Leaves it inside for a hit by pitch, and that has been one of Power's problems so far this fall, is not finishing the breaking ball out in front. Brings up Noah Fitzgerald, who Noah is 1 for 2 with a double to left and a ground out to shortstop. Noah having a good fall, a very good fall at the plate and on the mound, hitting .423. First pitch is a pitch in the dirt. So a wild pitch moves Hall up to second, and Orange looking to try to cut into this 4-run deficit they've got and try to climb back into this thing. The meat of their order up now. It's a 1-0 count to Noah Fitzgerald. Power comes set and throws. Fastball up. Started to offer but did not. And makes the count 2-0. Now Power looking in, coming set. Trey Hall at second. Oh, fastball down and in, hit well. Center field going back, right field. Oh, they don't get together on that. And it looks like 1 run scoring, and Fitzgerald ends up at third. And that's it's going to be ruled an error on the right fielder. But the run scores, and that puts Noah Fitzgerald on third and Cody Mitchell up at the plate. Cody 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout, comes up. Power goes 1-1. And here we come with the pitch. And it's a fly ball hit over to left, fairly deep. Vega makes the play, tries to throw from deep left, and comes up short to drive in the second run of the inning. So now makes the score 5-3. And Orange has done a nice job of biting back into that lead. Brings up Max Schmall. Max Schmall is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 1-0 count. Oh, and there's a good pitch right there, and he just misses it. Making count 1-1, and Schmall shaking his head, disappointed. That was a good pitch, bit off a healthy part of the plate right there. 1-1 count, 1 out, nobody on base. Jordan Power working a second inning, delivers, fastball in the dirt. 2-1 count. Two-one count, and here we go with the pitch. Oh, looked a little down, but was Must have cut it right at the bottom of the knees. 2-2. 2-2 pitch with one out to Max Schmall. Pulled foul, hit well, but pulled foul. Hit well. Schmall keeps fighting up there at the plate, trying to grind out good at bat, trying to keep Orange, maybe get a base runner here. And pulls it over in the hole, and nice play by Fidel. Slides over and gets him. Nice play by Josh Fidel. Nice play as he goes over, slides on his knee, pops up, and throws him out first, which will bring up Kay Giles. Giles 0 for 2 with a line out to center field and a fly out to first base in foul territory. 2 outs. Giles looks at the first pitch, fastball in the dirt. Power still struggling with the ball down. Fastball command an issue. Started the inning off with a hit by pitch on the curveball with 2 strikes. Hit the right-handed hitter. So he's still struggling some. 1-0 pitch. Fastball up. 2-0 with 2 outs. Kay Giles at the plate. Giles gets a healthy rip. I look for him to get his money's worth here. Oh, and he did. Just came up empty, but he got his money's worth. Still in a plus count at 2-1 with 2 outs. Looking for extra bases. Outfield playing him pretty much straight up. Breaking ball. Just off the plate there. Not a bad pitch. Would have liked to have thrown that one to Hall, the first batter of this inning. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-1 count. Fastball down the chute. Now 3-2. Surprised that Giles didn't pull the trigger on that. Looked like he was a little surprised by it, and he is not the type to be surprised by a fastball. Full count here. And the offering. Curveball away as they opted not to challenge Giles again. Bring up Chris Tyler. Tyler been hot as of late in a couple of the scrimmages. He's hitting .368 for the fall, and with 7 hits in 20 at-bats. Has swung the bat well, looking to extend this inning here with man on first base and 2 outs. Fastball in, gets a good swing at it to right field, drives Arias back. Arias makes the play. So they score 2 runs in the inning on no hits and 1 error to make the score 5-3. Now, blue team ahead going into the bottom of the 6th. All right, we come to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the score is 5-3. Blue is ahead after Orange just scored 2 in the top of the 6th. Blue will lead off with Gavin Harmon, who was at the plate at the end of the 5th inning on the play at the plate. And Castro sets and throws, pop bunt attempt. And Hall not able to retrieve it in the air, making the count 0-1. Castro working into his third inning now. Harmon 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk. Looks at the 0-1 pitch, slider on the hands. Strike two. Nice slider right there. 0-2 for Castro. Castro comes set and throws a slider, and that's a fair ball. Double to left on the 0-2 pitch right there. For Harmon. Castro just not able to waste that pitch. Now Zach Team comes to the plate. Team 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out to left field. No outs and a man on second. Look to see if they look to move the runner. And they do. Fastball away. He's trying to go the other way. After giving up two, perfect situation for Castro here for the shutdown inning. And with 2 strikes on the first batter, gives up the double. So now it's 0-1. Harmon leading off second. Castro comes to the plate. Fastball. A little bit up. Castro again in 5 2/3 innings with 9 walks coming into this. Walks have been a problem for him. He walked his first hitter of this outing, but has not walked one since. Ball 2, fastball high. Castro looking in, 2-1 count to Zach Team. Team waits the offering. Fastball, ball 3, up and away. You've got the base open, but dangerous thing for Castro to start walking people, even with the base open, because it tends to become habit forming. Comes set, 3-1 count. See if he's going to come in and challenge him. Harmon bluffs at second. Castro throws a strike, down and out, foul ball, making it a full count now. Castro for 2 strikes for the second time this inning. First time he went 0-2 and gave up the double. Now he's 3-2 count. In comes the plate. Fastball away and gets Harmon reaching for it and can't, comes up empty. Can't get it for a strikeout for the first out. Which now brings up Thomas Arias. Arias 1 for 1 with a triple to right and a walk. 1 run scored. He's been a problem for the Orange team. So he comes up, man on second base and 1 out. Castro a chance to try to work out of this inning. And Fitzgerald bluffs in there and for the pickoff at second, but Castro decides not to do it. 1 out. Man on second. Again, it's a 5-3 score. Blue is up 5-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 9-inning game. Arias with the bunt down first base. Nice job. Castro bounces off and gets him. A nice bunt, but comes up empty, which puts the runner at third base now and brings up Josh Fidel. Fidel 1 for 2 with a single in the first, or his first at bat in the third inning to drive in a run and then a ground out to third. And now he's got a hit by pitch. As Castro hits him with the first pitch, putting runners on first and third, and bringing up Brendan Cormier, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a fly out to first base. Again, Castro with runners on base, he has all 3 innings had runners all over, but as of yet, nobody has scored. So he's got first and third, 2 outs, Cormier at the plate. They've got a big lead at first. And they opt just to give him second base. Wow. Well, there's a interesting decision right there. So they put men on second and third with 2 outs now. And Castro throwing to Brendan Cormier, who's 0 for 2. Blue looking to get those 2 runs back right here that they just gave up in the top of the 6th. That would be devastating for Orange. Orange needing to get out of this, put a goose egg up there and give them a chance in the final 3 frames to cut back into it a little bit more. 1-0 pitch, and there's a ground ball to second base. Arena picks it up and records the out. So they dodge any runs that inning. So we go to the top of the 7th, and it's still 5-3. Blues ahead. Orange coming to the plate. All right, we go to the top of the 7th inning now. The score is 5-3. The home team Blue ahead. Now visiting team Orange at the plate. And DJ Franklin, the 9-hole hitter, will be leading off. He's 2 for 2 for the game against Jordan Power. And he takes ball 1. Franklin has scored a run, has a couple stolen bases, has a single, 2 singles to left field, 1 in the infield, 1 line drive to the outfield. So he's been a problem for the blue team. It's a 1-0 count. And another ball in the dirt as Power struggles some. Zach Team jogs out to talk with him and calm him down some. The right-hander from Perth, Australia. Working into his 3rd inning here. Has given up a couple runs last inning. Gave up a couple runs. But all in all has pitched okay. But now 2-0 count as we go in the top of the 7th. This is a 9-inning game. And here we go. And the pitch in the dirt. 3-0. So it looks like the pendulum momentum is swinging a little over towards the Orange side right now. As they were down 5-1. Now it's 5-3. And Blue looking to struggle a little bit. And ball 4 is thrown as Franklin gets on first base for the 3rd time this game. Brings up Sean Sheely, who is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out to center and a walk sandwiched in between those. Sheely still looking for his first hit. Has hit very well this fall, but struggled some today. Now Franklin at first. Sheely, first pitch fastball away, and that's 5 in a row now for Jordan Power as he continues to struggle a little bit here in the top of the 7th inning, his 3rd inning. Bryce Woody down warming up some in the pen. Pickoff move over to first base. Snap throw. Franklin back. Woody warming up, freshman from Kingston, Tennessee. Power comes set. 1-0 count. No outs. And pours a fastball in there for strike 1. Now it's 1-1. Sheely taking all the way after 5 consecutive balls. Sheely gets back in. It's set on 1-1. Franklin taking off. Oh, and he does. The second baseman bluffed a little bit. And Franklin going to 3rd. They shoot for him and don't get him. And we've got men on 2nd and 3rd right there. Oh, the right fielder decided to opt to try to take a shot at him and missed, and he went all the way to second base on the throw. So now you've got men on second and third. And no outs as Julian Urena comes to the plate. First pitch from Power, and Urena singles. Urena singles to left. Drives in Franklin. And makes the score 5-4 now, as Jordan Power comes out of the game and Bryce Woody is now into the game. We'll take a timeout. So Bryce Woody comes into the game for the blue team. Woody, who has a 12 ERA, 2.67 whip, has been electric at times and struggled at times, comes into a first and third situation with no outs and Trey Hall at the plate. First pitch, runner taking off. They bluff the throw through, and so now it is second and third. It is second and third with no outs. Trey Hall up. Orange with the chance to take the lead here in the top of the seventh inning. Woody comes set and throws fastball inside. Hall takes a hack but gets it off his hands and fouls it. Nolan Macabrota is in at first base. The rest of the infield is back. It's now 0-2. Orange needing to at least pick up a run here with this batter. Don't want to get the out and not get at least a run. Setting up outside. Fastball away. Nice pitch. 1-2. Woody with a good mid to upper 80s fastball. Has a biting slider at times. If he locates it, can be very, very effective. Comes set. Fastball away again. And misses to make it 2-2 now. Now the count evened, and Hall comes back into an advantageous position here. Woody coming set. Runners on second and third. Chile at third. And pitch down to load the bases. Now we've got the bases loaded and Noah Fitzgerald up. Fitzgerald is 1 for 3. He's been he got on a double the first inning and grounded out and then hit the huge fly ball to right center that was missed for the three-base error. And there's a single, first pitch. Drives in one run. They hold the runner up at third. So now we are tie game. We are a tie game as Fitzgerald comes in and drives in a run. Woody still no outs, and now Cody Mitchell up. Mitchell 0 for 2 with a sack last time up. Swings and's late on the first pitch. Foul ball over to the left side. Woody 0-1. Fastball up. Mitchell can't catch up to it. Opportunity for a huge inning right here. Woody just trying to lessen the damage some and get his team back in. And punched him out. For the first out. Brings up Max Schmall. Big out right there. Puts him in a position now where a double play can help them. Get them out of the inning. Schmall 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout and a ground out. Fastball up. Macabroda still playing up. Delancey, Macabroda at first playing up. Delancey playing up just behind the baseline at third, and the middle infielder's back. Interesting, Macabroda would put himself in that position where a ball hit by him is going to be a problem for multiple runs. Woody with the fastball strike there. Schmall right on it. Foul ball straight back. Woody trying to, like I say, trying to get out of this inning as best he can. 1-1 count, 1 out, bases loaded. Fastball down. Both teams scrambling here. Blue did all of their damage in the third inning with 5 runs, whereas the Oranges pieced it together with multiple innings of scoring. There we go. Fly ball to right field. Oh, and a bad read right there. Oh, and a bad read, and now they're all running. It's off of the wall, and they've got a shot here, and they score all 3 runs on the double to right field. It looks like Arias just got a bad read on it, and it got over him, the wind carrying, and got down against the wall. All 3 runs scored, making the score 8-5 now, Orange. Bringing up Kay Giles. Big rip, comes up empty. Big double right there by Max Schmall. 8-5. 0-1 count, 1 out. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. Bit of bad luck there for Bryce Woody. Ball was hit well, though. It would have been a really good play by Ayers, but he broke in a step or two and then realized and turned and ran, and it was too late by then. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss by Giles on the fastball, up and away. 1-2. Big inning for the Oranges. They've scored 5 this inning. Matched the 5 that Blue scored in the bottom of the third. Schmall creating a little havoc out there on the bases. Bouncing around. Woody stepped off, wasn't comfortable. 1 out. 1-2 count to Giles. Fastball down. They seem to be really Fidel kind of holding him on at second base. They're very concerned about Schmall running, I think. Now we got a 2-2 count. He is. And there's strike 3. Fastball away. And Giles did not like the opportunity of that pitch right there. Kind of stood and looked. Brings up Chris Tyler, who is 0 for 3, but has hit the ball well a couple times. With 2 outs here, man on second. Still some meat left on the bone. Inside move by Woody. He's flying out to right field a couple times and hit it well. Just come up empty. But now he's got a chance to hurt him. You got Fidel holding him on over there. He's hit it to the right side a couple times. And fastball in. Hits him. So the Orange team has answered and batted around in this inning. This will bring up DJ Franklin. Now man on first and second. And Franklin up. First and second with an opportunity here. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. He's got an opportunity to get another knock and drive in a run or 2. So Woody comes set, 2 outs. Fastball, outside corner, strike 1. As Blue continues to get ahead in counts here, but just not able to seal the deal. Second pitch, fastball down. Now Woody looking in, 1-1 count, 2 outs. He's throwing to DJ Franklin. He got Max Schmall and Chris Tyler on second and first, respectively. And Woody, fastball away, strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs to DJ Franklin. And Woody looking in, 1-2, 2 outs, looking to try to get out of this inning. And he's still concerned about Max Schmall. Kind of makes me believe he wasn't really committed to what that pitch call was or what he was ready to execute it. So now he comes set again, clears his thoughts. And foul ball. Franklin had a good rip at it right there. Had a good rip. Came up short. Now as again, the Orange team has jumped out to a 8-5 lead now with 5 this inning. Both teams are tied with 7 hits apiece and 1 error apiece. So some big knocks by both teams. Now Woody looks. Fidel breaks in the dirt, and it bounces away from him, and they go and get it. As that could have been a problem right there if somebody didn't go and get that ball pretty quickly. It went a long way away to the first base side, and Zach Team did not see it. So now men on second and third. 2-2 count, 2 outs. DJ Franklin at the plate. Ball 3 as Woody looks down at the mound like his cleat got caught a little bit, but just didn't execute the pitch the way he'd like to. Now full count. Got a chance to load the bases up here. And he fires and fastball away. Ball 4. As that's 2 walks in the inning for DJ Franklin, which will now bring up Sean Sheely with bases loaded and 2 outs and a chance to do significant damage here for the Orange team, who was down at 1.5-1 going into the 6th inning and now is up 8-5 with bases loaded and 2 outs. And fastball up. Woody looking in. And fly ball to right field. Again, Arias doesn't see it. Arias lost out there. But Fidel comes down with it. So 5 runs are in. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and the score is 8-5. Orange team with blue team coming to the plate. All right, we go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Big top of the seventh, 5 runs for the orange team. Now, bottom of the seventh, we have the leadoff man as the leadoff hitter for the blue, Vinny Vega. Vega's 1 for 3, had a single last time up off of Castro. First pitch high, ball 1. As the Orange have scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings. And now Castro looking to try to have a shutdown inning here after 2. And big base hit. Oh, ricocheted off of Noah Fitzgerald's glove at short. For a single. Excuse me. Hard hit ball. Fitzgerald had a shot at it and just came up empty. Now it brings up Hayden Locke, who's already had a 2-run home run. And a bunt single. First pitch buckles him with the curveball behind him. 1-0. Locke is 2 for 3 for the game. And hits it well. Ground rule double. Ground rule double to right. Placing men on second and third. Bringing Kyle Nunn out with the helmet on, I might add. And it appears there's going to be a pitching change made. Or maybe not. Kay Giles jogged out to the field. Yes. Now we've got too many fielders out there. So they're leaving Leonardo Castro in. And he'll be pitching to Ty Delancey, who is the tying run here in the bottom of the seventh. Fastball up high. Ball 1. So there's been a single and a double this inning, first 2 hitters. And now Blue looking to climb back into it. Fastball up high, ball 2. There's action down in the bullpen for Orange. Castro comes set, 2-0 count, no outs. And we go to 3-0. Strike 1. Borderline pitch right there, but umpire giving the benefit of the doubt on 3-0. Makes the count now 3-1. Delancey hitting from the right side. He is a switch hitter. Comes set and throws, and that's ball 4. So now the bases are loaded, and it looks like Castro, that's going to finish the day for Castro. pitching for the Orange is Noah Fitzgerald. Into third base is Cade Giles. All right, so here we go. Noah Fitzgerald into the game now. Will face the first hitter, Nolan Macabrota, and throws strike one. Fitzgerald moves in from shortstop to pitch, while Cade Giles comes in out from the bench, DHing and comes to third base. Schmall moving over to short. And there's strike two as Fitzgerald jumps out to a quick two-strike count, 0-2, to the fourth hole hitting Nolan Macabrota, who is 1 for 2 for the day. Fitzgerald winds. Oh, man. Nice play by Trey Hall behind the plate. That's a fastball that was way outside to the left-hand hitting Macabrota. So now 1-2 count. Tyler playing in at first base. Giles playing in at third base. Middle playing back. Here comes the pitch. And chopped foul towards the first base side. Reset it at 1-2 count. No outs. Bases loaded here as Blue coming back. And the ball on the pitch and then the snap throw. Vega gets back at third base, making it 2-2 now to Macabrota as he battles back from an 0-2 deficit now to even the count. Fitzgerald shaking off. And strike three, swinging. Recording the first out, bringing Gavin Harmon to the plate. As again, a big situation for the Blue. They don't have to get all 3 runs, but they need to get a run or 2 and just cut into it a little bit. So Harmon looking to get something. Orange now in a double play situation where they have a chance. Harmon runs well. Oh, and that's a double in the gap right there. That's 2 runs in. Cheeley goes over, cut off, falls down. We've got nobody out there cutting off. Oh, that's a double in left field gap. Scores 2. And makes the score 8-7 now with men on second and third. Zach Team comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, but men on second and third, 1 out right here. Fastball strike, first pitch for Fitzgerald. We can close the book now on Castro. That's Fitzgerald now. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Well, I take that back. Delancey is still also Castro's. Delancey at third base, so he's still hanging in the balance. One count, 1 out. That's going to, ground out to shortstop. Ties the game up. And brings up Thomas Arias with 2 outs and a man on third base. Fastball inside, strike 1. A lot of scoring been done here in the 7th frame, much like the 3rd frame, but even more so. 8 runs so far from both teams. Fastball away. making the count 1-1. There's 2 outs. Arias at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a triple, a walk, and a ground out. And there's a hard hit ball to third. Giles makes the play. And the dig at first base. Nice dig by Chris Tyler. But the 3-run score to tie the game up 8-8 going in the top of the 8th inning. Orange coming to the plate. All right, we go to the top of the 8th inning now, tied at 8-8 as both teams have had big innings. Leading off for the Orange team will be the 2-hole hitter, Julian Urena, who is 1 for 3 so far with a run-scoring single last inning. Anthony Moretta in to pitch for the blue team. Moretta from New York has a 3.0 ERA this fall and a 1 zip. So he's done a nice job. Strike one there on the 2-0 pitch. He's done a nice job keeping hitters off base for most of his innings. Now it's a 2-1 count to Urena. Top of the 8th, 8-8 game and no outs. Ball hit up the middle. Locke slides over and makes the play. So there's 1 out now in the top of the 8th as Moretta retires Urena 6-3. Brings up Trey Hall. Hall, who is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a walk. Moretta fastball inside, moves him off the plate. Moretta deals from a 3/4 slot, arms down at about 10 o'clock on if you were looking at it on the clock. And Hall clocks it into left field corner for a double. To continue the damage here for the last couple innings, Orange has been red hot. So Hall jumps in and gets their 8th hit of the game as It will bring to the plate Noah Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is 2 for 4 and with a single and double. And on a scoring, would have had a triple on a scoring, but it was scored an error on the right fielder. They are going to intentionally walk Fitzgerald. So a sign of respect to Noah Fitzgerald. They've chosen not to give him the opportunity to hurt him, and they're going to go at Cody Mitchell, as Moretta just about threw that one away. I don't even want to begin to describe to you what that was right there. I'll be honest with you. Trey Hall took off running like he was stealing. All right, there's the walk to Fitzgerald and brings up Cody Mitchell, who Mitchell is 0 for 3 today with a couple strikeouts, and obviously the blue team opted to pitch around Fitzgerald and give Mitchell the chance to see if he can hurt him. So Moretta comes to him. First pitch, whoa, right through the hole in the screen, and foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Moretta comes set. Oh, that's a nice pitch right there as Mitchell hammers it into left center for the double. Oh, base running, guys. Oh, all right. But that scores 2. But he gets thrown out on the pick. Oh, hang on. No, they reversed it, called him out, but reversed it and said that he was safe sliding under that. So Mitchell with the double to left. Still only 1 out. And Moretta now facing Max Schmall with 1 out, man on second. Fastball up, ball 1. Schmall 1 for 3 with the big 3-run double last inning or 2 innings ago. No, last inning, and has the opportunity here to bite off a little bit more. As Moretta rocking and firing, but having trouble locating down in the zone. 1-1 count. Two one now as Moretta wild outside. Schmall sitting on a fastball, I'm sure, and gets a softer pitch and a weak pop fly. Moretta does a nice job of pulling the string on that. Which will bring up Kay Giles, who's now in at third base. Giles 0 for 3 with a walk. Gets a big swing, foul ball. Big swing and a foul ball here. Makes it 0-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. It's a 10-8 score. Orange is ahead. They are the visiting team. Looked like a slider outside for a ball. 10-8, as this has become a seesaw affair here. The first 6.5 innings, or 5.5 innings really, were really pretty cleanly played other than one half. And then from the top of the sixth on, it's been a wild scoring affair. So there's 2 outs now. 1-1 count. Moretta comes to the plate, throws the slider, backdoor slider. Giles can't pull the trigger on it, makes it 1-2. Moretta 1 pitch away from getting out of this with the least amount of damage possible. Slider away, strike 3 as team slides, blocks it, and closes out the inning. So now coming to the bottom of the 8th, it is now 10-8 Orange with Blue coming to the plate. All right, we're back to it in the bottom of the 8th inning. The score is 10-8 Orange as Blue comes to the plate. Leading off will be the second baseman Josh Fidel, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a hit by pitch. Noah Fitzgerald's throwing into his second inning now. Fastball away, strike 1. Fitzgerald pitched somewhat out of a jam, only gave up 2 of the 3. He inherited bases loaded and gave up 2, but got out of it, and now he's trying to foul ball. He's trying to pitch a clean inning here and maintain the 2-run lead as Orange is holding on in this 3-game series. It is the best of 3, 2 out of 3, today's game, and then there will be game Thursday and Friday as today's game's a 9-inning game, and the Thursday-Friday games will be shorter games. So 0-2 count to Josh Fidel. Foul ball. Check swing. Excuse me, foul ball. Now we reset it as Orange has scored 9 runs in the past 3 innings. Strike 3 retires Fidel, bringing up Brendan Cormier, who is 0 for 3 today with 2 flyouts, 1 to center field, 1 to first base, and then a ground out to second base that got the Orange out of a tied inning. So Cormier looking for his first time on base, faces Fitzgerald. Fastball down. Orange probably hoping Fitzgerald can close this one out, but may be problem. Ground ball back at him. Fitzgerald knocks it down and underhands it over to first base for the second out. So that'll be scored 1-3 for the second out, which brings us back to the top of the order. Vinny Vega, who Vinny is 2 for 4 today with 2 singles and also got on an error on a hard hit ball. So he has been a problem for the Orange team today. So we'll see what Fitzgerald can do with him. Gets a weak ground ball third base side for strike 1. Two outs now, 0-1 count on Vega as the score is 10-8 in the bottom of the 8th inning in favor of the Orange. Strike 2 as Fitzgerald continues to pound the zone and keep the blue somewhat at bay. 0-2 count, 2 outs. And there's a slider hit just foul as Vega did a nice job of staying inside the ball and not trying to do too much. Vega showed some real ability to be able to go the other way. So we reset it. Fitzgerald gets back up. Still 0-2. Vega calls timeout with his hand pointed back towards where the umpire would typically be, but Coach Parrish is behind the mound, the opposite side of that, but he gives him the timeout. So we're resetting 0-2 here with 2 outs. Fitzgerald comes set. Looks like they're going fastball in, and they do. And Vega gets his hands inside it. Does a nice job for his 3rd hit of the day. Oh, 2 just bit off too much at the plate right there. Brings up Hayden Locke, who Hayden Locke is 3 for 4 today with a single, a double, and a home run. A triple will get him the cycle. Triple would get him a cycle and get the blue team a run, much needed. So Locke has been hot. 0-1 count. See if Vega's thinking about going. Oh, and he does, and he gets a big jump, and ball is hit in the right field, in the hole, in the 4-hole, and Mitchell gets it in. So Vega running on the pitch. Locke gets his 4th hit of the game. To bring up Ty Delancey with the tying runs on base, and he represents the go-ahead run. Cole Grosvenor goes out to the mound to talk. Grosvenor, the designated captain for the Orange team, visiting on the mound. Looks like they're going to stay with Fitzgerald as there's men on 1st and 3rd. He's given up a couple hits but has been pounding the zone. Delancey is 1 for 3 with a double today, batting in the 3-hole. So here we go, 1st and 3rd, 2 outs, and the first pitch is a slider. Strike 1 on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Fitzgerald regroups here. Got Vega on 3rd and Locke on 1st. And fastball outside. Hall tried to squeeze it in and get it in, but it was not called a strike. It looked like it was a little bit off the plate. 1-1 count. Fitzgerald shakes off and then steps off and regroups. Big at bat right here. Big at bat. Everybody knows it. Fitzgerald comes set. Runner gone. Fakes the... Oh, and he steals second base. So Locke steals second. Ball was called a ball. The pitch was called a ball, so that makes it 2-1 count. So big, now a really big situation. A single ties this game back up. Fitzgerald goes into the windup. 2-1 count. Delancey waits. So ball 3. I don't know what Vinny Vega is doing down at third base. He's running around down there in a situation where you really don't mean anything. It's a 3-1 pitch. Full count. Full count here. I would think slider probably. If I were him, I would be thinking you're probably going to get, so that right side needs to be playing pull side some. Oh, strike 3. So he gets out of it and doesn't give up any further damage. So we go to the top of the 9th now, 2-run ball game. All right, we go to the top of the 9th inning. Orange is at the plate and leading 10-8. They have 9 hits, and Blue has 12 hits. Leading off will be Chris Tyler, the first baseman, who is 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch. Hit the ball hard a couple times and now he's facing Anthony Moretta. First pitch, hard hit ball to the right side. Nice play by Josh Fidel. Makes a throw over and gets him out. Nice play. Fidel ranging to his left and lays out and makes the play for the first out of the inning here in the top of the 9th. Brings the plate DJ Franklin. DJ's had a great day today, 2 for 2, and also has had 2 walks. So he's been on all 4 times. Moretta, first pitch, wheels and deals, fastball, strike 1, fastball inside. Moretta looking here for the signal. Franklin gets ready. Here we go. Set up a little bit outside. Breaking ball, strike 2. I think it's the first time they've been ahead of DJ the whole day. And Moretta with an 0-2 count. Gets a little too much of the plate right there, but gets away with it as it's a fly ball out to right field. Arias draws it in for the second out, the first time they've retired DJ Franklin today, and that's 2 outs, brings up the top of the order, and Sean Sheely. Sean is 1 for 4 today with an infield single. He's hit the ball hard a couple times, looking with 2 outs to try to start something, get a rally started. Swings at the first pitch out of the zone, fastball high for strike 1. And Moretta comes set, throws. Not a bad pitch right there, just a little bit off the plate. And Moretta deals. Oh, slider started off way behind Cheeley. Came back, but not nearly enough. Now to 2-1. Moretta looking in, wanting to finish up the ninth inning here. Oh, slider, and it's called a strike. So 2-2 with 2 outs. Moretta looking in. Full count now. Slider in the dirt. Makes it a full count. They don't want to put Chile on. That's going to be a running situation. Guy that can run some, and Arena in the hole that can handle a bat. 3-2 pitch. Right down the middle. Ground ball to short. Locke makes a nice play and throws him out. 6-3. So that concludes the ninth inning, and will bring us to the bottom of the ninth, rather. That concludes the top of the ninth, brings us to the bottom of the ninth, and we will see the score is 10-8 with the Blue coming to the plate, needing to score 2 to tie, 3 to win. All right, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Dalton Kent is in the game for the Orange team, going for the save. Kent with a 6.75 ERA in 10 2/3 innings has struck out 10 and walked 7. First hitter will be Nolan Macabroda to face Kent. Kent rocks and fires. First pitch, strike at the knees. 0-1 count. Kent comes set, pitching out of the stretch. And throws strike 2, a fastball on the hands. So it gets ahead early, 0-2. Working quickly, comes set, curveball down. Oh, just a dribbler foul right there. So close on the curveball. Good pitch by Kent. Macabroda fighting to stay alive. Kent trying to make a pitch that's going to finish up the AB. 0-2. Fastball down and away. 1-2. One and two count. Oh, and it's a breaking ball, and he fists it up the middle for the base hit. So that puts the tying run at the plate now. in Gavin Harmon. Gavin Harmon, who is 2 for 3. He's had doubles his last 2 times at the plate. He's red hot, and he comes up facing Dalton Kent. Foul ball as Harmon gets a rip at it, a healthy rip, and fouls it straight back. Harmon obviously feeling pretty good. Orange looking just to make sure to get an out. Harmon runs well. Big swing and a miss by Harmon. Now 0-2 again. Kent had Macabrota 0-2 and now has Harmon 0-2. Doing a good job getting ahead. Comes set. Breaking ball away. One-two count now. Macabrota at first base taking the lead. Kent shaking off. Now decides. Comes set. Oh, drops a curveball in there for strike 3. As Harmon takes a look. Can't pull the trigger on it, which brings up Zach Team. Team, who is 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts, has struggled at the plate, but is in a big situation right here to be able to get something done positively. He's had some good at-bats, just struggled closing them out. First pitch, fastball in the dirt. Hall blocks it up. Trey's done a nice job behind the plate today. 1-0 count to Zach. Just don't want to give up extra bases right here as a defense. Kent looks like he overthrew right there, trying to get more on the fastball than he could. Now he's at 2-0, starting to get into a dangerous count. Don't want to put that tying run on base and bring that winning run to the plate, and nibbles with the next pitch to go to 3-0. Pitch. Tries the pickoff move, snap throw. Macabrota would really have to be asleep because I can't imagine he's thinking about going anywhere on 3-0. But they gambled it. And ball 4. So that puts 2 guys on. Now the winning run is at the plate. Thomas Arias comes up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a triple. Another triple would be devastating right here. Kent, men on first and second. No, it looks like blue team was going to try to pinch run. I don't think that's legal. All right, there's 1 out. Arias to the plate. Kent steps off. Arias going to be a tough man to double up. Oh, that's trouble. That's trouble. Ground rule double to right field. Scores 1. Scores 1 and puts the winning run on second base, which brings up Josh Fidel with 1 out. Infield gets drawn in. Infield gets drawn in here. Oh. They're weighing. That's smart baseball right there. Trey Hall looks like they're going to intentionally walk. That's smart from the standpoint of his run doesn't beat you. It's a guy on second. Put the force together and take your shot at the next hitter and try to get the force out. A lot of discussion going on up there. was a big hit by Arias right there. Oh, looks like they are going to throw to him. Wow. Interesting. Left field's playing pretty shallow, too. I hope he doesn't hit a fly ball out there because he could get burned. Comes set, and comes the plate. Ball one. 1-0 count to Fidel. Fidel is 1 for 3 today. And ball two. Ooh. Ball two. 2-0. As Kent's got to dig in here and make quality pitches. Up. Ball three is the zone is not forgiving right there. Kent looks a little bit discouraged by it, but a walk here doesn't kill him. And ball four. So there's a walk to load the bases. Bring up Brendan Cormier. Brendan is 0 for 4 today, has struggled, but has at times hit the ball hard. Kyle Nunn comes out to visit the mound. I don't know exactly what the visit would be for. Looks like he's making some adjustments. But he's visiting, I guess, trying to calm Dalton down, make sure they're together on where we're going when the balls hit where. And they're still now in a double play situation. Cormier runs well, though, so it would have to be a well-hit ball to roll the double play. They're going to keep the infield in? No, I was going to that's not, I would think. I think Arena needs to play in more, though. Oh, no. Why, you're not going to play. You're not going to try to cut the run off. No, you need to just play double play. But, hey, maybe they know best. We'll give them the opportunity to see. Here we go. Dalton Kent wheels and delivers first pitch. Woo. Right down the middle. Strike one. Tough pitch to take right there. Surprised that Sean Sheely's not playing a little more towards left center. Pull side. Looks like they've been getting their rip here. All right, and he comes set. Timeout's called. Very tense situation right here. A lot riding on this. 1 out, bases loaded, 10-9 score. Got around the curveball for a ball. 1-1. Kent came out and got ahead of Macabroda right off 0-2 and gave up the 2-strike single and has battled since then some. So, comes set 1-1. Fastball away. Oh, and they're throwing it around some. And there's a stolen base right there for Zach Team as they throw it around, and now the game is tied. With the attempted pick, that's the second run that scored on attempted pickoffs. One from the pitcher, one from the catcher. All right, it's 10-10 now. Game is tied. 1 out in the 9th inning. 2-1 count on Brendan Cormier. Dalton Kent set. Fastball in the dirt. Trey Hall asking for the interference, but the batter has the right to stand. He didn't go into contact there. Coach Parrish. Trey Hall now showing the umpire up. All right, we're at a 3-1 count. 1 out. Kent struggling here, trying to get out of it. Oh, and they looking back and get the out. 5-3 for the second out. Now Vinny Vega, who is 3 for 5 and has had 3 hits his last 3 at bats, comes to the plate. Maybe as hot as anybody in the game, other than Hayden Locke. And ball 1. Time is called. 1-0 count. These are the 2 hottest hitters back to back. Good swing. Fastball away. Good swing. Foul ball. Kent comes set. Curveball. Oh, nice swing there, too. Vinny Vega is locked in and getting good rips here. So it's 1-2 now. One-two pitch. Men on second and third. Tie ball game. Oh. Ball in the dirt. Nice block. Might not have been fundamentally the cleanest, but Trey Hall did keep it in front. 2-2 pitch. Curveball out wide. Full count. You either going to pick your poison here, come at Vinny Vega, or load them back up, and you got to pitch to Hayden Locke. And the pitch. Nice curveball, strike 3. All right, we go to the top of the 10th inning. And we'll bring to the plate Julian Urena. Ball 1 and ball 2. Just outside right there. Making the count 2-0. And there's a softly hit line drive, dropped right into right field. For the 10th hit of the day for the Orange team. And Arena's second hit. Brings up Trey Hall, the catcher. Hall is 1 for 3 with a big double to lead off or to get the 8th inning going for them. Now comes up, looks to show bunt, and then takes breaking ball for strike. Like a fake bunt there. Looks like he's not going to. And he takes strike 2. Oh-2 pitch. Oh, that bit off a lot of the plate. Hit right at right field. Bring up Noah Fitzgerald. One out, man on first. Little hesitancy, but the strike is called. 0-1 count. Moreta settling in, giving up the Arena, getting a little bit more of a lead. Slider in the dirt. Arena looking like he's wanting to go. His activity down in the blue pen. Peyton Baker warming up. Moreta coming set. Checking. Oh, runner thinking about going. Ball well hit. Drifting back and caught deep to center field. Hit well, just not quite well enough for 2 outs. Now brings up Cody Mitchell. Mitchell had the big double last or 2 innings ago in the 5-run, or the 2-run 8th rather. Now comes up. Man on first. Moreta worried about Arena, thinking about going. Couple balls hit hard off of Moreta, but just haven't found grass. Good lead. Good. Moreta looking to think about going. Moreta really working here. And now starting to maybe work a little too fast. Becoming a little too preoccupied with him on first base. We're going to get blasted back here. Another foul ball comes through the gap and about breaks a window. 2-1 count on that foul ball. Breaking ball called a little bit up. 3-1 count now. Would bring up Max Schmall if Mitchell finds a way on. 3-1 count, 2 outs. Ball 4. Brings up Max Schmall. Schmall is 1 for 4 for the game with a 3-run double. Looking to extend this inning, maybe get a run or 2 in. Put the Orange in a position again to be able to win. 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Moreta coasted through the first 2 outs here, relatively speaking, and now struggling some. Timeout. Hunter Jordan comes out. Comes out to talk with Moretta on the mound. So that team goes up to join him. Two-0 count with 2 outs. Men on first and second here. Tie ball game. Top of the 10th inning. Best of 3 series. Game 1. And here we go. Anthony Moretta comes back set. 2-0 count. Oh, hit well but foul. Schmall just a smidgen in front of that. Two-one count now with 2 outs as the Orange seems to be getting good swings against Moretta. Moretta comes set. Breaking ball. 3-1 count as the crowd groans a little bit there. I think thinking that was a strike, but looked like it was a little bit up and in. So 3-1 count with 2 outs. 1 pitch away from bases loaded. And bases loaded it is. So it brings up Kay Giles, who Giles is one of the few that is hitless today. 0 for 4 with 2 Ks and a walk. Would be a great time to check in right here for the Orange team for Giles. If he could find some grass out there in the outfield and get a base hit. Moretta's struggling to get through this top of the 10th. Fastball up. One 1-0 count. 2-0 as Moretta looks back over. It's 2-0 pitch here. Moretta regrouping. 2 outs, bases loaded. Tie ball game, 10-10. Moretta pirouettes all the way around there as he gets the strike called. 2-1. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Oh, stolen base right there. Stolen base. Arena steals home as Moretta's so busy concentrating on the strike zone, he falls asleep on the base runner. So now it's 3-1 count, 2 outs, 11-10 game. Arena with the stolen base. Oh, foul ball. That had a chance right there. That had a chance right there. Full count, 2 outs, men on second and third. Ground ball. Delancey stays down on it, makes a play, comes up, makes a throw. So they score a run on no hits to make it 11-10 going in the bottom of the 10th. Blue coming to the plate. All right, we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Orange up 11-10 on the stolen base home plate by Julian Urena. Dalton Kent stays in for the second inning, and Hayden Locke, who is 4 for 5, leads off and tries to put a bunt down and bunts it back to the pitcher in the air for the first out. That's tough right there. That's a tough first out right there for a hot hitter. Ty Delancey comes up to the plate. Strike one. Kent trying to settle in. Ball one. 1-1. Again, we're in the bottom of the 10th inning. It's 11-10 lead by the Orange, trying to hold on here in the first game of a 3-game series. Strike two. Delancey gets a good hack at it. Delancey is 2 for 5 today with a pair of strikeouts, but also, 1 for 5 with a double. Ooh, foul ball. I'm going to get this right here. He's 1 for 4 with a double and a pair of strikeouts. He also had a walk. Still a 1-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch, curveball outside. Tried to bend it in there. Hall really wanted that, but just a little bit off the plate. 2-2 count. Outfield playing slight pull. Full count as the curveball's in the dirt. Full count, 1 out. Bottom of the 10th. Blue down by 1 run, 11-10. Ground ball to short. Fitzgerald loads it up and makes the throw over there for the second out of the inning. Which brings up Nolan Macabrota. Macabrota is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Has also had 2 strikeouts. So it's been base hit or strikeout for him so far today. Mix in a hit by pitch. 2 outs though, definitely a home run threat. He's got some pop. Has not elevated it today, but today the ball is carrying. It's a 1-0 count. Fastball up, so here we go. Oh, check swing. He was thinking that. He was thinking it. 1-0 pitch. Now it's 1-1. Strike two. 1 pitch away from closing out this first game of the series. Wanted to chase on that curveball in the dirt. Wasn't biting. Nice block by Trey Hall. Two count with 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th inning here. Still 11-10 ball game. Dalton Kent wheels, delivers. Fastball up high. Kent coming set, 3-2. Oh, curveball, strike 3. And he gets on first on the... Brings up Gavin Harmon. Brings up Gavin Harmon, who's had 2 doubles, struck out last at bat, though, but has hit the ball well before that. Fastball in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Fastball away. Ball 2. It's one of those games that you just don't know that it's ever going to end. Blue team up in the dugout. Quick pickoff move. Macabroda's back. Oh, curveball behind him. Kent thinking he got the strike on that, I guess. Three 3-0 pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Big swing and a miss right there is the winning run at the plate right here. Macabroda will be going on this, so a single that goes towards a gap may have a chance of scoring him right here. Curveball, strike 3. And that's ball game right there. So that's ball game. Completes the game, 11-10 in 10 innings. Remember, the next game will be Thursday at 3 o'clock. Hope to see you then.